Hello everyone, it's me again. Sorry I've not been on YouTube for a little while now. I've mainly just been focusing on my uni work, because that's needed doing, so it's probably going to slow down a lot of production on videos. So I'm going to try and film 2 videos today. One of them will be this video on these 2 Doctor Who VHS tapes that I got, and then the other one will be a non-Doctor Who video, but it will be on film. If anybody here is interested in film, please stick around. So you know there might be something here for you. So anyway, let's get to the main subject. So here I have 2 Doctor Who VHS tapes, as you can see. You're probably wondering, where the hell did you get these from? Mind you, these are complete. So I have the Ice Warriors collection from 1998 and Sharda, the VHS set that came out in 1992, I believe. This is obviously not the version with the animation. This is the version with Tom Baker's aided narration. I'll give you a bit of background. So, I did not get these, if anybody's wondering, I did not get these from eBay. And you're probably wondering, like, you know, oh, they're not complete. They actually are. The Ice Warriors set is a little bit battered, but apart from that, it is complete. So it does come with the audio CD and the 2 VHS tapes in the booklet, and Sharda comes with the script book as well. Now I'll get to that in a bit. So you're probably wondering where you got these, where did I get these from? So I actually got these from a sci-fi convention that me and my friends went to. It was a great day. We went to a talk actually with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren, because obviously this year marks the 30th anniversary of Universal Soldier, which is a cult 90s film, which I've seen a long time ago. I've not seen it for years. So one of the vendors there had these 2 Doctor Who VHS tapes. This one was going for £7, this one was going for £10. So I picked them both up and he said, I'll do you a deal, £15. So he basically took £2 off, and I thought, if this is complete, because I did not think this came with the CD, but I thought, you know what, it's complete enough, I don't mind. I've already got the DVD anyway, so I'm not arsed. I'll just have it just because I'm a Doctor Who fan, and obviously it's a bit of a collector's piece. So I picked them both up, £15 altogether, which I thought was pretty sweet. So I was looking through it and I was like, the CD's not included, but whatever. Turns out it was just very deep in the box, and I'll get to that in a bit. That's the back of both of them. So we'll take a look at the Ice Warriors one first, I think, because this one I think is probably the weird. Well, I'll say the weirdest one. It basically comes in a cardboard box instead of a VHS box like Sharda. So as you can see, it contains 2 videos, a book, and a CD. And there's the BBC logo, which is still sort of the BBC logo for a lot of the home media releases. Obviously, they've changed it since. Obviously, it's 100 years of the BBC, so yeah, obviously they're going to change the logo from time to time. There's the spine. I should really take the £7 sticker off, because that's actually the PG symbol. I think it's on the other side. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it just doesn't say the Ice Warriors collection on the other side. Yep, that's the back. Comes with the Missing Years tape. You can actually get this on DVD. I believe there's 2 ways. I think it was released on one of the recent animations the BBC did for Doctor Who, but I first saw it on the Lost in Time box set on DVD, which I still have. It's a little bit redundant now. I've not picked up the not the Ice Warriors, the Abominable Snowmen DVD yet, or Blu-ray. I might actually get the steelbook of that one actually, just because, you know what, I need to read the Target novelisation as well. I might just pick up the DVD actually. Although I know they screwed up the spine. If you want a more descriptive look at that specific release, I'll put a link in the description to Adam Martin. He did a video on it, and yeah, he's done bloody well for himself. It was only yesterday when I found out he's actually going to be in Big Finish, so good on you there, mate. We open this up. It's actually a lid that opens. If I actually show you here, yeah, it's a nice bit of artwork of William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton. So the audio CD, which is this makes up episodes 2 and 3. So this is the actual recordings of episodes 2 and 3, because obviously if you know anything about the Ice Warriors and the early days of Doctor Who, 2 episodes of the Ice Warriors are still missing from the BBC archive. So for the DVD release, they actually animated a bit. Before that, there were 2 choices. So one, you could listen to this, which had episodes 2 and 3 off-air recordings, so you could actually listen to the episodes, or on the tape there's a 15-minute reconstruction of episodes 2 and 3 put together. Now, I watched the tape, and when it got up to that bit, I fast forward. Yeah, it's not a great reconstruction. That is one thing the BBC are absolutely shite at. It's recons of old classic programs like the old Doctor Who. Yeah, the artwork's a little bit weird for this one actually. I don't mind it. It's just a little bit hard to read, especially that bit there. It's not faded, just so you know. The CD's in good condition. I'll take it out for you out the sleeve. It was actually like really like buried in the box. So it was actually like right down there. So yeah, let's have a look. So here it is. Maybe a couple of minor scratches, but it's not too bad. I don't listen to CDs anymore. What I tend to do is copy them to my PC and put them on my phone so I can actually listen to music. Yeah, I put that the wrong way around, haven't I? Yeah, let's turn it around. There we go. Yeah, CD format barely anybody uses anymore. It's all Spotify now, isn't it? Yeah, well, I rip my CDs because I'm cheap. I have a massive CD collection at the moment. So that's the audio CD for episodes 2 and 3. Now we get onto the tapes. I'll just move the sharded tape out of the way, actually. I'll just move it down here. There we go. So if we open up this part here, so these are the 2 tapes in the book now. So here is the first tape with the Ice Warriors, obviously starring Patrick Troughton, specially reconstructed for the 35th anniversary of Doctor Who. This came out in 1998. The only thing I do not like about this is it comes in this really like horrible cardboard sleeve. Now, as a kid, I did have a few tapes like this. These cardboard boxes, they literally got fucking destroyed because they weren't even like, I mean, this is actually decent quality cardboard. Now, I had a lot of tapes like this as a kid that came with these cardboard sleeves, and they got destroyed because they were like really crappy sort of cardboard. It like rip, and yeah, like I don't even have those tapes anymore, probably because they all got destroyed as well. Because the old VCR that I had just kept chewing them up. But really nice artwork, obviously starring Patrick Troughton. If you're wondering what I think of the Ice Warriors, it's a decent story. I've not watched it for ages actually. We're debating whether to do a review of it actually at some point. Yeah, there's the spine. Yeah, I love that Doctor Who logo. Oh, it's such a cool logo. It's on the front of the box as well. Honestly, I love it. Might be my favourite actually. I don't know why they never used it in the show. It is a really nice logo though. They used it for some of the books as well actually, that they released at the time. Yeah, the Ice Warriors. There's an Ice Warrior there. They look like they've got Lego hands. There's the old U logo. God, this really does take me back. If you're wondering, like, I was born in 2003. When I was born, like, VHS was starting to decline, but you could still find VHS in like your local Tesco's and stuff. Because I remember being like 3 and like they were just clearing out, like they had massive fucking bins of VHS tapes, and literally they were going for like £1. They were dirt cheap anyway. I don't know if they were £1 or not. I know they were going for like literally cheap, so we'd literally come out with like a fucking nearly like trolley full of VHS tapes just because we were poor. We had DVD, but DVD was way expensive. So yeah, there's the back. Yes, if you want to pause that and read it. Yeah, visually broadcast. Wow, 11th of November to the 16th of December 1967. Jesus, long time ago now. A lot of people, like, some people either prefer this to Seeds of Death or Seeds of Death to the Ice Warriors. I'm probably going to do a double bill of them at some point. But yeah, the Ice Warriors, I actually prefer the Seeds of Death. So at least the pacing for that one's a lot better than this one. It is the Ice Warriors tape. Really, really nice sort of silver. Then there's the old BBC logo. I love this style of BBC tape. It was so cool, man. And the print date is the 10th of June 1998. This tape is officially 24 years old. That's insane. So this tape will be 25 years old next year. Okay, so that's the Ice Warriors tape. Ice Warriors is a pretty decent story. I thought Victoria would have been mine in that. God bless Deborah Watling. Anyway, then we're on to the second tape, Doctor Who, The Missing Years. Really, really good documentary that came out in the late 90s. There's obviously William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton. Starring them both, yeah, they're barely freaking in it. Should say Fraser Hines and Deborah Watling, actually. So yeah, it's sort of the same style as the Ice Warriors spine. It's just that one's got William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton on it. And if you have a look, PG and BBCV, whatever the hell that is, serial number at the bottom. So yeah, and then you've got pictures. So I'm going to try my best to identify what these clips are. So that one is obviously, I believe that's the Crusade. Yeah, I think it will be. Yeah, that is the Crusade. Only 2 episodes of that survived. That one, I think, is the Abominable Snowman. That one, is that Power of the Daleks? I think that could be Power of the Daleks, you know. And then that one at the bottom, that's Evil of the Daleks, which I recently got on DVD. still not watched it. I'll be brutally honest, I've not been in the mood to watch any Doctor Who at all. It's not been good. Just because I've not liked the recent series with Jodie Whittaker. You know, I'm not going to get into that today. That'll be a future video. So yeah, if you want to read the back, you want to pause the video, here's your chance. Yeah, also it features the full episode 3 of The Underwater Menace. That is so cool. Yeah, I also own the DVD of that one, and yeah. Looks like we're never going to get a special edition of that one now, since BBC America pulled out of funding. It's a shame, really. I might have to track down the Target book. They had Target novels there at the con as well. I don't know why I didn't pick them up. So that's the tape, and the print date is the 5th of October 1998. Again, nearly 25 years old. Anyway, so that's the 2 tapes. Then finally here is the booklet, which is really nice. I really like the feel of it as well, actually. Yeah, my spine just really not blurred to it. But yeah, it's really nice. History of the reptiles from the Red Planet. There were actually a Big Finish audio called Lords of the Red Planet, which was actually a Doctor episode that was supposed to be made. And I'm so, you know what, to be honest, reading the synopsis, I'm so glad it didn't, because it looked so cheap and tacky. I think if it had been done in the new series, I think it'd look amazing, but yeah, that's the newspaper clipping. It's just loads of information about the story and, you know, just a lot of text, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, all the books that were coming out. What are all these ones for? Oh, wait, are these all missing? And yeah, missing years. The Daleks. How is that missing? That's in complete form, man. Galaxy 4. Yeah, we did find part 3 of that eventually. We do have that on DVD. I don't have it yet. Daleks Master Plan. Only 2, 5, and 10 exist to that one. The Smugglers. All exists to that one. The 10th Planet. Only episodes 1, 2, and 3 exist. 4 was animated. Power of the Daleks. All been animated since. Originally, all 6 episodes were gone. Highlanders. Fuck all of that exists. Underwater Menace. Only episodes 2 and 3 exist. Macro Terror. None of the episodes existed. It's all been animated. The Faceless Ones. Only episodes 1 and 3 existed of that one. It's all since been animated. Evil of the Daleks. Only episode 2 existed. All been animated since. Okay, then we've got Tomb of the Cybermen. That exists. That was missing for a long time, and then the BBC found it and banged it on a VHS. Yeah, I'm debating whether I track down that VHS tape, actually. There's a few other Doctor Who tapes, actually, just for collector's reasons. Fury from the Deep. Fuck all exists. But it was reanimated. I don't know why I'm saying fuck all a lot. I'm Northern, what do you expect? And then The Wheel in Space, only episodes 3 and 6 exist. It's not been animated yet. We're still waiting on an animation. But if you get I think it's the Target compendium, the one that they did for Terrence Dicks. Anyway, I do own this. The Target novel is included in that, so I'm probably going to read that at some point. And then all the books as well. So the 8th Doctor Adventures, or EDAs, they were all coming out at the time, and then these were coming soon. And then the Past Doctor Adventures, Illegal Alien is one that I do want to read. It's 7th Doctor and Cybermen. Zeta Major I won't mind reading, actually. The Matrix as well, which is another 7th Doctor one. So anyway, that is the Ice Warriors collection. So this should have cost me £7, and it ended up costing me £5. So pretty good. Anyway, let's move on. So the next tape, and the final tape actually, is Sharda. Obviously the infamous story that was incomplete due to the strikes at the BBC that were going on at the time, which obviously now, you know, strikes don't often happen, although yeah, don't often happen. We're fucking going through one at the moment. So obviously unfinished. It didn't actually get properly completed until very recently in 2017, when they actually animated the entire thing. They animated the gaps that were missing. All the location stuff is all intact. And then recently in the season 17 box set made it so it was like 6 episodes. So you get 3 versions. So you get the film version, this version that was released on VHS that was then released on DVD, and then you also get the 6-part version as it would have aired on television. So let's have a look. So I really like the cover as well, actually. It looks really nice. A bit weird, but it's cool. Previously unfinished. Now with the aid of Tom Baker's brilliant narration, BBC Video unveil at last Sharda. Yeah, really nice picture of Tom Baker there. And there's obviously Lala Ward. There's Skagra. Yeah, and there's obviously a clipboard. And what is that? Is that oh, that's a roll of film. Holy shit, I did not realise that. Yeah. Yeah, so obviously, oh my god. The old VHS logo. So this one is obviously older than this one. This one came out in 1992. So yeah, still before I was born. Way before I was born. About, God, a good 10 years. Anyway, yeah, Doctor Who, Sharda. There's Tom Baker at the bottom. It's rated U, and there's the old BBC logo. There's the back. If you want to read that, feel free. I've not actually seen this version actually. I've seen clips of it. His narration is brilliant. Tom Baker's just got one of those voices, man. Honestly, his voice, I could just listen to him all day. So, let's take a look inside. This is really cool. So, you might think, so if you're wondering, anyone who's a bit young, who's watching my channel, you're wondering, oh, why is this tape? So, VHS tapes. So, additionally, they come in like sort of a half case like this. But if there were 2 tapes in one, they'd come in a pack like this. So, if we open this up, it's just the one tape, but it comes with something really, really cool. So, if I just, I'll take both of them out. So we'll take a look at the tape first. So the sticker's coming off. So yeah, here's the tape. I love this logo. Everybody is frightened of that logo. I have no idea why. It's awesome. I love it. Dr. Shada. Let's have a look at the print there. Let's see how old this thing is. I haven't actually checked this. Wow, 12th of June 1992. Jesus. Wow, 6 days after my mum's 19th. Funnily enough. Yeah. So this isn't complete. Well, complete. It was complete at the time. Obviously, they did the Lincoln narration for the episode. Yeah, it's. I've seen clips. I mean, Tom Baker does a pretty good job. But if you're gonna watch any version, watch the 2017 version. So they released it on DVD as like a movie, as like a film. The season 17 set, they edited it so it was 25 minutes each, so you can watch it, you know, as if it aired on television. Really, really cool, really nice collector's piece to have. Now, this is the cool bit. I'll give you. In fact, shall I give you a look inside? Actually, there we go. So this is all the tapes that were available at the time. Nowhere near as complete as the DVD collection got. So for William Hartnell, you got An Earthly Child, the Daleks. Yeah. So if it was a longer story, they'd split it into 2 tapes. The Daleks, because it's 7 parts. So part 1, the Dead Planet, that had the first 4 episodes of it, and then part 2, the Expedition, had episodes 5, 6, and 7. And it was same for Dalek Invasion of Earth parts 1 and 2. And the Web Planet as well, because obviously those 2 are 6-parters. These 3 I freaking love, especially Dalek Invasion of Earth. I recently picked up the season 2 box set. I'm probably going to do a video on that at some point. Dead Planet and Expedition. Yeah, I'll actually put covers in for those 2 now, actually. Yeah, honestly, I do like the style of the cover, actually. It looks really sort of eerie. And then the Earthly Child one as well. In fact, for all of them, I'll sort of like transition through like VHS covers for you, so. Yeah, I'll just mention the Hartnell years. So the Hartnell years is sort of like a documentary looking at Hartnell's tenure as the Doctor. So yeah, for Patrick Troughton, you got Tomb of the Cybermen, and then the majority of Season 6. The Dominators, the Mind Robber, the Crotons, still missing the Invasion. The Invasion did get released. I believe it got released for the 30th anniversary. That one's also one that's sort of got like a recon for episodes 1 and 4, because obviously those 2 are missing. The Invasion's just an amazing Cyberman story. Yeah, the Crotons, Seeds of Death, and the War Games parts 1 and 2. Yeah, so that will split into 2, and then later on it got released as one double pack. And I believe the Daleks got actually released on 1 tape, and then the Troughton years, which is cool. Yeah, I really want to track down some of those tapes actually at some point, just to have them. And then John Pertwee, so you got even fewer. Yeah, Spear from Space, Day of the Daleks, the 3 Doctors, Time Warrior, Death to the Daleks, Planet of the Spiders, that was released as a double, Claws of Axos, which actually should be up here, and then the Pertwee years, which is obviously, they say a compilation, it's more of a documentary. I should mention some of the years tapes, they have been released on DVDs and Blu-rays recently, but it's not all of them. Yeah, we're still waiting for Hartnell years, Troughton years, Pertwee years. We've got the Tom Baker years on the Season 12 collection Blu-ray, but apart from that, oh, and we did get the Dalek years as well on the Power of the Daleks DVD. Robot, Dark in Space, Sontaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, Revenge of the Cybermen, great season, the top 2, that one. Terror of the Zygons, Pyramids of Mars, Brain of Morbius, Mask of Mandragora, Deadly Assassin, my favourite Doctor Who episode of all time. The Robots of Death, Towns of Wenchang, City of Death, Logopolis, and Shada. And then for the 5th Doctor, only 3 tapes, wow. So you got Castrovalva, 5 Doctors, and the Caves of Androzani. I do love the Caves of Androzani, and I do love the 5 Doctors. Castrovalva's okay. And then Sylvester McCoy only got 1 tape at the time. Curse of Fenric, not a bad story actually, really good. I do like the Curse of Fenric. decent sort of vampire story. And then Daleks the Early Years and Cybermen the Early Years. They were sort of like special edition documentaries that you got. Cybermen the Early Years we're still waiting on. That might get released in one of the collection box sets. I have no idea. But this is the really cool thing. It comes with the script for Shada. Now this is rare as fuck. You can barely find this anywhere, and I'm so glad I found it. It's so interesting. As someone who's studying filmmaking at college, university now, yeah, this is really, really handy. Sort of like how to structure a film script or a TV script. It's really, really nice to own. I won't go into full detail on this, but yeah, it is a really, really nice piece to own. So yeah, that's the Shada tape. But if I'm gonna recommend anything, I'd say only get these if you are a collector. Don't buy these if you're thinking you are getting the definitive way of watching these two Doctor Who episodes. I would recommend for the Ice Warriors, the 2013 DVD release, which is pretty good actually. The animation a lot of people do take issue with. Personally, I don't mind it, but yeah, I know a lot of people do. And for Shada, there's two options. So go with the 2017 DVD and Blu-ray. There were a steelbook release of that. That is long out of print. You can no longer find that now. The season 17 set is obviously another way of getting it on Blu-ray, but you get 3 versions of it. You get obviously this version, which was released in the later released in 2013 in the collection box, the leg, which obviously came out, I believe, for the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, and then obviously re-released in 2017 with full animation, but it was released sort of as a movie version, as a lot of Doctor Who episodes were back in the day on VHS, sort of released in an omnibus version. The season 17 set, like I said, offers them in a 6-episode format, so you can watch it as if, like, how it aired, if it was going to air on TV, it would air episodically. So yeah, 2 really, really nice collector's pieces. I hope to get more Doctor Who VHS tapes in the future, because I'm a Doctor Who collector. Might do a video on the Target books at some point, I don't know yet. I do want to get more Target books, as well as Doctor Who VHS, and more Doctor Who books as well, just more Doctor Who things. So yeah, so the next video will be a film video. I'm not going to tell you what that's going to be on, but the next Doctor Who video I'm planning to film is a review of the Season 2 collection box set, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I'm really sorry I've not been active recently. I do hope to get a little bit more active, not as active as I used to be, but yeah, hopefully I do get more videos out there in the world. So yeah, anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on these 2 stories of Doctor Who. Tell me your thoughts on the Missing Years documentary if you want. Whatever, anything is appreciated down there, even if it's just utter crap. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you then.